Hello everyone, MarcusWolfe here, welcoming you all back to another episode of Disco Elysium. This is sounding very sarcastic because I realized what the hell happened. I looked at yes, my dear Egyptian lady, trying to pretend that you're part of the of the movie The Mummy. Um Sorry, no, not The Mummy. Indiana Jones Temple of Doom. Wrong movie. But anyway, oh god, the rain just came in. That's some rain. Anyway, I don't know what happened. I had to research this because I searched everywhere and I could not find Kim. Apparently, there is this weird, stupid glitch where, and from what I've been reading, it happens on the coast. It seems a bit hit or miss whether it's before or after the military tribunal, but sometimes Kim will just be yeeted off to places unknown and he won't come back until you take a rest. And I tested the rest, he will come back after a rest. So, I could just say rest and then go on, but then I waste an entire day. So, I figured, why not take this time to myself and see what kind of mischief I can get myself into? I mean, why not, right? At this point, it's like a free, a free pass to do it. I just wish that I had other tasks to do, but shrug. Shrug, really shrug. But there are a couple of tasks that I believe I can do. First off, I want to go to someplace. It was somewhere here in Martinez. I literally had an idea, and oh yeah, the dice maker. Jesus, it's like all of a sudden I forgot where it is I wanted to go. It's like I know I wanted to go on this side of the world somewhere, but where? Because if I'm going to spend the entire day to myself, I might as well order up some dice. Right? I got 8 hours to spare all of a sudden. It's not what I wanted. I wanted to go to the goddamn island of truth at this point, but that's not in the cards. It's unfortunately not in the cards. So, take advantage of this. Hello, lady. I would like some dice. Hello? There we go.
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a die?
Yes, I would, actually.
Of course. Tell me what you have in mind.
How about your most extraordinary die? Could you explain to me what that one is again?
A star that fell from the firmament? Those cost more than 7 real. Are you sure?
Yeah, it piqued my interest the first time around.
Yes, you definitely have the proper attitude. How about a pair of 100-sided dice? Made of ivory and inlaid with lodestone, a naturally occurring magnet, to complement your magnetic personality.
Pieces of lodestone were used as the first magnetic compasses, from which they derived their other name, coarse stones.
10 real, and I can get these ready in 8 hours.
Sure, I would like one.
Great. See you in 8 hours then. Was there anything else?
No, thank you so much. You will be open in 8 hours. Well, actually, yeah, that'll be close to 9. I'm sure you would be. Thank you so much. Okay, so there's that one. Now, let's see what kind of things I can get into. I could get into mischief, which I may or may not do. That honestly depends. Another thing that I can do is read up on some cases from my case log. Remember that time a long ass time ago where I spent an entire episode accidentally reading over one case? Well, the second half of a whole episode reading the case. So, why not? I know I can get some experience from it. And oh, before I forget, no, let's go back inside because I don't want the music to be playing. It's this nice calm mystery music. Let me go ahead and get rid of a couple of these things here. The Insulindian miracle does nothing for me. So let's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's just forget this. That's a waste of space. That truly was. Ace is low. I could do that. Regular law of it. What could be useful? Whoa. What could be useful in my time of need? Bankruptcy sequence. Businesses love silence. The second loudest sound in the world, eclipsed only by the collective screams of market crash victims. Do businesses really like market crashes? I mean, if the market crashes, the businesses are also going to die. I mean, that's just, I think that's just the basic law of economics. When the money goes down, and then demand goes down. When demand goes down, supplies go up. And unfortunately, when there's no money, the supplies just keep going up, and you keep gotta sell it lower and lower until you're like, oh, I can't go any lower. Do you afford it? No. Ugh. Are the better days gone? Are we entering bankruptcy? Is the company going to go down and leave you in the gutter with the rest of the dredges delivering parcels for soup money? You'll need to, crisis manage your way out of this. Cleaning out the rooms. Blah, 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 blah. Ooh! This one sounds nice. I probably won't get anything for it, but it sounds thematically nice. Someone's been walking around in your dreams lately looking for something. Tidying up. Rearranging. Storing away all the unrealized dreams. Putting old pains in boxes. The worst nightmares have settled down for a while. A spot of light on the bedroom door after the dark. The fluttering of eyelids in the spring sun. A thought that arises only to disappear again. And yet, there's a pattern emerging. Let's see what that pattern is. Yay! Okay. And I could do a couple other things real quick here. Yeah, I'll keep that. You never know. Oh, wow. That's fine. All endurance white checks unlock. Learning cap for endurance. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I'll leave that. That's fine. That's fine. Guillaume de Million. All endurance white checks unlock. Well, what is my endurance? I'm sorry. I know this is very riveting right now. I said I was going to be finagling my way through time here. Call upon your friends. No, that's not it. Endurance. Take the blows. Don't let the world kill you. And that's fine. I don't have that 1 point in it, so I can forget it. Cough, cough, hiss, hiss. Who is this for? Guillaume de Million? Yeah, Guillaume de Million. No, not Guillaume. Volumetric shit compressor. Yay. Sounds beautiful. Wumpty Dumpty, the precarious world, all red checks. Oh. Oh, that's horrific. Temporary research bonus. Seems like the point of this game is victory. The absence of defeat on all fronts. Victory in business ventures and creative undertakings. Victory in love and over other people. Political victory. Ideological victory. Hell, even sexual victory. Definitely a lot of object-based victories, too. Having things and not losing them. One problem, though. Not a lot of victors in sight. Everyone's mostly losing. And why is that? How do you not lose? Before I do this one, I do want to do one check. And that's all the way back at Fritz. I don't know if you guys remember, but there is a raincoat there. I would like to try my hand at stealing this very unfortunate raincoat. And since I'm here anyway, let me see what they locked the place down. Oh, I can talk to them about wow. Oh. Well, that's a lot of red. Hey, mañana. No, don't do that yet. Steal the thing first, because I want to maximize my time as best as possible. Hey, girl, let's try and steal this.
You see several packaged raincoats fill a low shelf beneath a display of croissants and juice bottles. The raincoats are transparent, except for the big Fritta slogan on the back.
Let's do it.
The girl delves into the magazine, hair covering her face, vision obscured. She cannot see your hand move.
I cannot believe I made that. This is so bad. I got a 7. -1. Oh my god.
Down onto one knee, pretending to do up a shoelace. Take a loose package from the bottom. Slip it in the old sleeve. The girl doesn't notice a thing.
Yay! Thank you. I got a raincoat. I'm just gonna put it on right in here. What is this raincoat? A free... Oh, it's just endurance. Man, that sucks. Okay, thank you so much. Now I can go Now I can go ahead and do... What was it again? Precarious World? Yeah, Precarious World. Well, first I gotta get rid of the volumetric shit compressor, cause that is shit. Yes, forget please. Thank you. Where are you? Bankruptcy? No, stop doing that. Precarious World? Yeah, Precarious World. Yes. Okay. And now let's go ahead and talk to, what's his name again? Lupita Manana? No, that's the name of the book. Call Me Manana. Jesus. All I remember was Manana, and I just went straight for the book name, Lupita Manana. Whoops.
The boyadero stares at you with respect, then gestures towards the trickles of blood adorning your clothes.
Danger comes with the boyadero lifestyle, right?
There are types of danger. The one I'm usually concerned with is lung cancer or getting mauled by wildlife, not bullets. It calls back to an older era where this was commonplace, though. You have a true boyadero heart.
Thanks. So, where is everyone?
Hiding, gathering themselves. The harbor's in full lockdown, friend. No getting in or out, for the time being.
Really? Not even you can help me get back inside?
No, man. Not today. Today is war.
He says it matter-of-factly, like it's no big deal.
So what's gonna happen next with this war?
Time will tell. I'll tell Everard you dropped by. I'm sure he'll be glad.
He gives you a small wink. Thanks. And what about you? What are you gonna do now?
I'll be okay here, doing lookout. Quite the sight, aren't they? Getting to like that red I am. Don't worry about me. I live to alleviate the worries of our brothers. See if any insane killers turn up. Then I'll run. And live.
Well, I'm sure you'll do good.
You know it, friend.
He smooths his mustache with his hand. Well, it was great seeing ya. Gotta run. Can I really not go? Wait, what is this? Stop. What is this? Ooh, Hypnogamma. Thank you. More mental drugs. Just what I needed. Can I go in? Damn it, they really did lock the door. No, I want to go in. Let me in. Hey, at least the big boy is gone. Can I press the button? Oh wait, is this something I can search? Oh, it's just money. Okay. That literally was all it. Okay. Well, I know there was that box, but I can't touch it now. Okay, that's cool. I wonder if I could've... I wonder if I could have gone up through there at some point, but... yeah, that's neither here nor there at the moment. Anything else that I can think of at this moment? Oh god. No, stop it. Yeah, I don't think so. I think... Can you please just leave? Jesus. I think this is it. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else that I can do here. Interesting. Yes. Oh my god, I gotta listen to this big music now. And potentially get myself copyrighted as I talk over this. Please, let me go. Oh, you know what? What I can do is... Oh, even the kinema is gone. So Kim just... Thanks to this glitch, Kim just ran off into the sunset, never to be seen again. You know, I will talk to other people, though, at least try to get a beat on what the hell's going on here. Hey, people.
Wow!
Wow, what?
A cop limping down the street, bleeding from the shoulder, face bruised, looking like hell? You know what that is? Cool! That's cool!
He nods and settles back into the pile of boxes. Thanks, Silung. I'm going now. I'll leave you to your, concept of cool. I promise you, me limping like my life depends on it is not cool. How about you? I'd like to talk to you.
Officer, the flashlight, please.
Oh, for the love of God, I forgot you hate flashlight. Are you serious? Okay, fine. Here you go, sir. Oh, you know what? Maybe I should take... Maybe... Maybe I should take the gun out of my hands? Not talking to people while waving it around? I can't believe I did that.
Between you and me, this is why I don't get involved in local politics.
Wait, you call this politics?
In its purest form. Now, what can I do for you?
Well, I was just wondering, do you have any recordings of the, Kolodo Mamadakwa?
The Coldima Madakwa? Sorry, I would never have guessed that you were that interested in ultrasonic sounds. Or birds, for that matter.
Well, to be fair, I've really been getting into all kinds of art lately. Experimental things, all that kind of stuff, you know?
What an interesting development. Well, it's been a long while since I've gone hunting for the Coldima Madakwa. Once knew a group of young musicians who decided they didn't want to play music anymore, and started looking for all kinds of interesting sounds instead.
What, the Blue Man Group?
This was before, you know, lost touch with them after all of that.
Sounds like a cool life you had back then.
Cool or not, one of them was obsessed with recording the Coldima Madakwa. And he was one of those passionate people who know a lot about all kinds of strange things. So he got the rest of us to join in his search.
Did you ever find it?
We thought we did. We got together all these recordings of unusual sound patterns, compared them, cut them up and combined them into the Symphonia Coldima Madakwa.
Oh, that sounds interesting. Could I have a listen?
Unfortunately, I don't have any recordings from my old life. None at all. But I do have a tape with some ultrasonic sounds that might be what you're looking for.
He starts rummaging through some tapes behind the counter. Oh. Yeah. I think that'd be absolutely necessary for my research.
This recording comes from down the coast. Wasn't looking to record anything specific. Just left a recording device there one morning. Keep in mind, I have to slow this one down enough to make sounds well over 200 kilohertz audible to the human ear. It will be strange.
He switches on the tape player. The speakers begin to emit a low hum. Well, that's fair if you slow sound down enough, and if it's within a... Well, I guess if it's within, like, in this case, 200 kilohertz, because that's very high pitch, can't hear it. But I guess if you go slow enough, the pitch drops.
As the hum grows louder, modulating but always unnaturally uncomfortably low, like it's coming not from the speakers, but also from inside your chest, breathing is becoming difficult.
Oh, thanks.
Not good, not good. You're about to start suffocating. You have to stop this. He nods to you, reassuringly, just as more diverse, higher-pitched sounds, some random, some appearing to form patterns, hit your eardrums.
Wait, what's that?
Gulls and skewers. But
He raises a pointer finger and inclines his head toward the speakers. A new, very high-pitched, shivering sound emerges amidst the others. I'm right now playing with headphones, where the left ear is dead, which is very... Actually, no, wait a minute. Yeah, I'm not hearing anything. I think it's just description. Yeah, because I'm able to finagle the wire a little bit. Yeah, I'm getting new ones, so... so finagling wires is not a good idea, but... I can finagle it, I can hear out of my left ear, I hear nothing.
That's it. The signal in the noise. The thin whisper. A low range of sounds is easier to handle with a focal point, but still troubling. You are mesmerized by the sounds, but also feel nausea welling up as the motif continues, then begins to recede, dissolving in what must be the sound of water lapping at the bank.
Well, in fairness, if I listen hard enough, I do hear something that sounds like wind going through a wind tunnel, where I am not standing in front of the wind tunnel, but far enough away that I could just barely catch the sound of the wind. If that's the sound I'm hearing, then okay. I don't know if that's ambient sound for the building though, so I'm not sure.
You know, now that I've listened to it on these new speakers, it's not the cold Imamadakwa. Wrong patterns, wrong photons. Probably some insect trying to sing higher than its predators can hear. Still, fascinating, aren't they? Early morning sounds.
They can be, yes. But thank you for sharing with me. Oh, no, that's just normal ambient sound. That sucks. It's just ambient sound. God damn it. Okay, so we really don't hear a thing as the player, which is kind of odd considering that they allow you to listen to the sound of nothing in the church, and it was annoying as all hell. Again, my hearing is sensitive, so for me, listening to that track of nothing was so freaky deaky annoying, like beyond so, and I was not happy. I'm glad I don't have to go back in there again. So, well, actually, I could sit and pass the time, right? I forgot sitting was a option.
The worn and beaten.
No, not yet. So before we do that, let's go ahead and read my case dossiers. So, how much time did I waste? Not bad, I wasted 20 minutes basically mucking around. Again, this is a free day for me, so I got nothing else to do but wait. Where is my my dossier? The ledger, there we go.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A cabbage of papers hanging from the board, with the permeables drawer inside. It's barely held together by a clip, then made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner.
Yay! Let's browse the case files again.
Arson, petty theft, spousal abuse, handwritten logs on dozens of investigations.
Oh, that's literally it, never mind. Read a case file.
It takes about half an hour to piece one together, using the system you've devised. Which one do you want?
Sure, let's read. The Unsolvable Case.
AKA Leslie and Burke. AKA the public indecency drunk and the property damage drunk is a cursed case. It has been passed from unsuspecting officer to unsuspecting officer for 10 years. On January 29, the unsolvable case made its way to you. Why you accepted it, it is unclear. Every officer, and indeed most civilians in general, know it's unsolvable.
Public indecency drunk and a property damage drunk, aka Leslie and Burke. So what is this case about?
Leslie will always take his pants off when he's drunk. Burke will always trash everything. It's just what they do. It is their nature. You cannot change the nature of a man, and you can't lock them away because public indecency and small-scale property damage are not punishable by incarceration.
Public indecency can be if done repeated. Well, no, I see what you're saying. It's not like incarceration. It's like, okay, let's get you to the precinct for a bit, let you sober up, and then send you on your way. In terms of being indecent. But you can be for, like, public intoxication.
The only way for Leslie to stop displaying his genitals and for Burke to stop attacking things would be for them to stop drinking alcohol, which in their 40s or 50s, it's hard to tell because of their distorted features, is a medical improbability.
Well, couldn't we just, I don't know, keep them off the streets?
You would think that, but you're wrong. Where's the fun in exposing your genitals or breaking stuff in your own home? No, Leslie and Burke are on the corner of Main Street and Perdition, because that's where the action is.
You make it sound like they're prostitutes. They're just off the corner of a street because that's where the action is. They're just soliciting themselves. No, they're not. They're clearly not, but... Well, in terms of the one that, likes to be, pants down naked, maybe. I mean, Here, give me 1 real and I will flaunt my stuff. $5 for an hour.
Threatening, fines, dragging them to the station, locking them up in the hellholes they live in, locking them up in the station, hypnotherapy, even trying to get the local gang of Zemyaki to take them out. The Zemyaki gave them ethanol, so Burke and Leslie would expose and rampage even harder. You tried it all, and still the complaints wouldn't stop, as they hadn't stopped for 10 years. It's plain to see from the files that you, Satellite Officer JV, and Special Consultant TH had more important cases to attend to. You uncover cross-reference to several ongoing investigations, each brought to a standstill every time you drive down Main Street. Because there they are, on the corner of Perdition. And what is Leslie doing?
Public indecency.
Good, you're learning. If the files are to be trusted, that's all there is to it. That and Burke breaking things, and the fact that they're both drunk. But then again, so are you. The case becomes considerably less comic one day when Burke takes a swing at your ledger.
You know, I almost cheated and scrolled up, but I'm like, nah, let me try it. Public indecency.
He must have it confused with the property he likes to damage. But the joke's on him. The officer is also drunk. Way more drunk than Burke there. And let's be fair, you also have party eyes. You slam the hardened plastic board in his face, then proceed to beat him unconscious with it. In the process, the ledger sustains damage. The compartment within, reserved for permeable documents, is jammed shut. You stop your assault on the now unconscious Burke to open it, but are unable to do so. The officer began to cry, reports Leslie, who, at this point, is tending to Burke. He came at us, and at us. I think he was trying to kill Burko. While trying to kill Burko, you slowly come around. The permeables compartment is open. You've smashed it open on poor Burko's kneecaps. The good news is, Burke can't walk anymore.
Oh god, that is a very durable, ledger. Well, then again, it's like a clipboard. Clipboards are deceptively hard. They hurt.
Can't get out of his apartment, an invalid. With Burke to tend to, Leslie cuts back on the indecent exposure. Maybe he flashes his genitals to Burke. Who knows? But both drunks are off the street. The complaints stop. The unsolvable case is solved. Which is also why the officer responsible narrowly escapes a disciplinary hearing. The end. Do you want to read another one?
I solved the unsolvable case by making someone an invalid. What I mean, sure. It's been 10 years, so trade off of 10, I guess, solve an unsolvable case for 10 years. Trades off the fact that I crippled someone under my capacity as an officer. Sure. The square bullet hole murders.
It would be very interesting to read about these, wouldn't it? I mean, there seems to be a square-shaped entry wound in the victim's forehead. She's been sitting there for weeks, on her rocking chair, with a square hole in her skull, staring at the wall, her mouth agape.
I'm sensing a butt there.
That's all you got. From the half hour you spent piecing it together, all you know is the entry wound was square-shaped. You never found the bullet. And then another body showed up, also with a square hole in his forehead.
Another one? Was it a sequence killer?
Who knows? Those pages are missing. What next?
I would like to read the date of birth generator. I can't do it yet. Get me out of here. No, get me out of here.
One day you may still catch the man with the square gun.
Are you serious? That was it? Man, that sucks. I'll revisit this later.
Much has changed in the meantime.
Yeah, bye. Get me out of here, please. And let me read this check.
Date of birth generator. You were born in the year 07, in the last year of the commune of Revachol, right before it fell. in the old military hospital on the ground floor, where people usually came to die during a snowstorm. The revolution had about 1 year left to go, and the fires were still burning bright. There were explosions in the blizzard. This was 44 years ago. You are 44 years old. The bloating might never leave your face, but beneath it, you still have some years. You still have some hope.
In the year 07, I remember it was 51 right now. So, 44 years old. A very rough 44, quite clearly. Learning cap for logic raised to 4. -1 difficulty. I'm sorry. I was like, what? I thought it was like -1 pip or slot. I'm like, excuse me? Oh, that's cool. -1 difficulty to physique passives. Oh, passives. Okay, sorry. It's the things that we get, those random checks. Yeah, the passive checks. That's fair. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. What does physique do again? Oh, this one. Oh, well, thank you, because my physique sucks. That kind of helps. Okay, that's cool. So I got that, the number generator. Yeah, the number generator. Let's go ahead and continue reading. Where is my thing? I really suck. Okay, I need to I need to keep track of it.
It's the ledger you found.
Read a case file.
It takes about half an hour to piece one together, using the system you've devised. Which one do you want?
The couch in an unexpected location. I was really hoping there'll be more about the square bullet hole murders. It sucks that there's only, like, 2 seconds worth.
Some assholes brought their couch outside and hung out on it. In the middle of the street, on the roof, on the hillside by the motorway. You know, at an unexpected location. They were young, and they thought they looked cool on
it. They thought they looked cool in it. I thought they looked like assholes.
Insufferable dicks. Young people are the worst. So anyway, you got a complaint about the damn sofa, or couch, or whatever it is. They were leaving it out in all these unexpected and whimsical locations. They took it to where they also took photos of themselves on it, and smoked cigarettes, and drank coffee because they felt it's intellectual. Cigarette butts, coffee cups, stupid couch. You had to clean it all up, and you did. So congratulations to you. Case solved.
Wait, that was it? That's how I solved the case? Did I ever even catch those guys?
No, you didn't have time for that. These notes show that you have what is called a real goddamn job. You don't have time to be chasing down the couch assholes. You have a real job to do. What next?
That's fair. And you know what? I just noticed that every time I do these, time is passing exponentially. I thought it was going to be like 1 minute at a time. I'm like, okay, we got time to get... No, yeah, I'm killing time right now. That's great. That's actually cool. Murder at the hookah parlor. Oh, dear. At the smoke shop.
Murder. Tum tum tum. At the hookah parlor. Was a case originally assigned to an officer called Joseph Mills, who is now dead. Of circumstances completely unconnected to murder at the hookah parlor.
Oh, wait. How did Joseph Mills die?
Beaten to death by a throng of Villalobos gang members when him and his partner J.M., only initials mentioned, answered a call one night. It's a sad story, and it isn't really represented in your case files. Stop stalling and get to the murder at the hookah parlor.
Okay. Don't need to ride my ass about it. I was genuinely curious about a fellow officer. Okay, on with the murder.
Joseph Mills was on this case that he just couldn't solve. Was doing it solo. Said it was a real nutcracker, a real brain twister. Was on it for, like, a month. The captain got impatient. Shit or get off the pot, Mills. Mills didn't get off the pot. Not yet. He kept at it for a couple of weeks more, racking his brains, running with every theory, as outlandish as they seemed. Still couldn't solve the murder at the hookah parlor. Tough case, he said. Toughest he's ever had.
Really? So, was he a good cop?
He was awful. Awful sense of humor, too. The worst jokes you've ever heard. Really rapey. Still, he'd been on it for months now. Said it was the final case. Said it was uncrackable. That murderer vanished into thin air. That goddamn hookah parlor was all he talked about.
Okay, I can see why you rushed me off that topic. Sounds like a gem of a person. Go on.
Okay, so the case is handed to you because Mills isn't getting anywhere, and you look into it. Here's the setup. A young man is found dead in a hookah parlor. You know, those places where you go and smoke bubblegum-flavored vapor all day.
Yeah, I heard of it. Is it something you can get high off?
No, it's soot and water vapor. It doesn't do anything.
I mean, to each their own. I wouldn't say cool, I wouldn't say stupid, but if you had me put aside, I'd say stupid.
Yeah. So anyway, young man in his 20s found with his skull busted open.
Ooh.
Right on the floor of the hookah parlor, in the middle of the day. No one else is in there. Only client that day. In perfect health, too. Some kind of movie producer. No one enters. No one exits. He's just sucking on his watermelon hookah all morning, all noon, like he usually does. He's a regular. No calls, nothing. Just sucking on the hookah until 15:45. Then bam, he's dead on the floor with his skull busted open, blood everywhere. What happened? How can it be? Mills has no idea. Invisible assassin. Movie deal gone sour. Girl at the counter did it. Nothing fits. Eerie. Man just dropped dead. So you go to the parlor. You see cushions around the table. Table's low, heavy, really sharp edge.
Oh my god, are you serious? It was staring him right in the face. She just sucked on some hookah, stood up, passed out from that, fell down, hit his head on the table corner, and died.
See? You can't even read the thing without solving it. Yeah, it was that. Turns out hookah does do something. It turns off your brain's oxygen supply, and you don't notice it until you get up to go to the bathroom.
I mean, it makes sense. You're filling your lungs with smoke. But damn. What was he doing there for, what, 6 hours?
Smoking hookah. Didn't you hear? I don't know. Trying to come up with a movie script, maybe. Anyway, that was Murder at the Hookah Parlor. Joseph Mills wasn't a good detective, and about 30 minutes has passed, piecing it together. Next.
How do you not come up with that idea? Ugh. But yeah, smoking for 6 hours? No wonder he stood up and passed out with no oxygen to his brain. He was... he was probably like brain dead for that moment. It's like... Grr. Okay, done.
Not much has changed in the meanwhile. A bunch of sodden papers still sags from the clipboard.
These things have to be dry by now. I got them 4 days ago. Well, then again, if it's a bunch of papers, it'll take a while to dry, so that's fair. Let's open the hidden drawer.
Without resistance or sound, the two panels move against each other. The compartment is now open. Inside, you see 2 ticket stubs and a handmade postcard.
Okay, we're just gonna close it.
It's slightly, ever so slightly, difficult to breathe once you've done so. The drawer is locked. Blue ink drips from the white pages in your hand. Your hand shakes. You're flushed with adrenaline.
Yay! Okay, so that took care of that. Is there anything else that I could potentially read? Anything at all? Well, we got a postcard of Martinez 98. La Fume, handwritten note from the fridge. Instant photo of tattoos. Oh, that's the bear fridge. Nope, never mind. 16 days. Coldest of April. Oh yeah, that's right. I did have this book that I don't think I read yet. Let's go ahead. waste some more time. 16 Days of Coldest April. The cover features a row of concrete buildings with a monochrome rainbow in the sky. It tells a rather excruciating story about two lovers during a period of ethnic unrest in Yugograd. The book has been filed under psychological realism. Okay, let's see what makes it psychological realism.
In your hands, you hold 16 Days of Coldest April by Yekaterina Dahl. The cover image shows a row of concrete apartments above which span a black and white rainbow.
Feels like a heavy book.
Indeed, the book is unusually heavy in your hands, as though the cover were lined with lead.
I'm almost afraid to ask, but, how long is this book?
You flip through the book. The pages are thinner than you realized, and the type quite small and tightly set. It's nearly 600 pages long.
600 pages of small, tightly set pages. That sounds like a hefty read.
Real art is dense and difficult. If it didn't feel like you had to wrestle a suicidal bear to get through it, you weren't really reading.
Hey, the same can be said for writing. If you didn't feel like you had to go through a journey and a half to get from the beginning to the end, you did not write. You just went brain bleed onto the paper. No, when you write something, there should be a sense of challenge. What's on the back cover?
The back cover is dominated by a black and white photograph of the author.
And what she look like?
She can't be much older than her mid-30s in this photograph. And yet, from this cover, the eyes of a sad old woman stare back at you.
Well, no time like the present. Start reading.
In cold, detached prose, the author describes a scene from one of the Yugograd riots in the 20s. Youths overturned motor carriages and set trash cans ablaze, while heavily armored guardsmen dash in and disperse them in a flurry of baton blows. The Yugograd riots took place from 27 to 29. Fueled by ethnic unrest and the state's repressive tactics, these events are often seen as marking the end of a brief period of liberalization known as the Yugograd Spring. Like all such periods, it is frequently memorialized in art and literature. As ethnic tensions run wild, a pair of young lovers meet each other on the street. Somehow, in the middle of all the chaos, they manage to lock arms and look into each other's eyes.
So, set in the 20s during a racial uprise of some kind. Because they did say ethnic unrest, so that's basically racial unrest. Okay, so that's the setting in the middle of a racial unrest, period of racial unrest. Jesus, how many times can I say that term? So what happened next?
It would physically hurt you to keep reading. Are you sure? Fuck it. Do it. It can't be worse than what you've already felt.
I mean, it is kind of interesting, and I do want to see where it got noted as psychological realism. Oh, for the love of God. Oh God. Okay, good.
A brief and somewhat awkward love affair. And in the end, they betray each other and succumb to the absurdity of Gradian life. The man becomes a lens grinder, completely abandoning his former existence.
Wait, I gotta reread that because I panicked slightly when I misclicked off of this thing. It's like, oh God. They go through a brief and somewhat awkward love. Yes, in the end they betray. Oh, really? They betray each other. Well, that's unfortunate. A lens grinder. What is a lens grinder? Someone that makes glasses or makes windows? I don't know. I gotta look that up. See what that term means.
He toils through the daily drudgery at the Lenka Polyfabricate. Happiness and fulfillment have eluded him his whole life. And in the end, he has nothing to do but dedicate himself to the craft.
Well, what is the craft? You just said lens grinder. I will assume it works with glass. So glasses or windows? I don't know. Well, how about the woman?
She spends the next several decades standing at a conveyor in a Sosnovo fish processing plant. The smell of fish guts slowly seeps into her hair and skin as every single one of her dreams dies, one by one.
Oh, that sounds sad. She is at a dead-end job just whittling her life away, and he... Well, I don't know if he's successful. He could just be part of a factory worker. He probably is if he's a lens grinder, so probably is a factory worker.
The memory of their short time spent together tortures the former lovers ceaselessly until the end of their days. Years pass in solitude, their bodies growing ever more decrepit.
Jeez, this is terrible.
As life leaves their remains between the soil sheets, their final thoughts are filled with regret. Good stuff. I fucking loved this.
I get it's supposed to be truncated. For those that don't know, it means shortened. But man, I did not feel... except for the beginning part where they talked about that, and then after so it's just like... This feels like a rush job of a story for 600 pages. It's a rush job. Thank you for the book reading. I thoroughly did not enjoy it. I thoroughly did not enjoy it. I saw something for a moment. Banged up fuel canister that I can sell. Yeah, that's fine, whatever. Well, I think I wasted as much time as I possibly could. Let me talk to this old woman first.
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you up at night. What can I help you with?
Well, maybe something for the pain? I got shot.
Even I can see that. I told you not to bring your trouble with you, policeman. We've got troubles of our own here. Though I suppose you took the worst of it. Turns out you were your own ill omen.
The woman chuckles to herself. You do have a point there. The men with guns were coming for me.
I'm not sure those were the last of the men with guns either. There are always more coming for your kind, officer.
Then we'll be ready for them.
Alright, well, bye. Thank you for listening to my troubles. You know what? Give me one... what time is it? Oh, God. Okay, I have time to do this one last check. And then we will go get our dice. Well, not yet, because it's another 4 hours. But I'm just going to sit at the bench. Yet before I do that, I kind of want to go to this bunker. I have not seen any means to open it up, and I don't know if there is a way to do so. But we're just going to give it the good old college try.
An old door, worn by elements, guards the depot. The wind has blown a sand dune in front of it. The door hasn't been opened in a long while. You see a handle.
Well, I don't even know how to open it. I don't know if I even can. I need interfacing, and unfortunately, I had the thought process I'm learning. Is it the precarious world? Where all red checks... Oh, it's 10 minutes. Are you serious? Oh my god, I'm right there. Do I have any items that I can use to waste my time on? You know, I'm going... Where is it? Oh my god. I'm going to take this and just speed read it.
It's the ledger you found in the an aluminium abundance.
Yes. That's it.
The note judging. Yes. A title. Yes.
Yes, thank you. More, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm done expecting. Browse the forms again. Misconduct. Station call. I'm just trying to waste as much time as I possibly can. Yes. Shake the ledger. Ooh, isn't this riveting? Smell the ledger.
like the bits they put into public piss bowls.
Oh,
Probably
that's new.
called Fermi Discrete, or Axel, or something. At some point in its journey, the ledger has seen the inside of a public toilet.
Yes, I know. Sylvie already told me about me dunking it into the toilet.
If you knew it was dunked in the toilet before getting chucked into the trash, why are you sniffing it?
Well, the option to sniff was there, so...
So you wanted to get in on the trash toilet stink collab. Find out what happens when those two get funky together? Okay, pal.
I'm sensing a bit of passive aggressiveness there. Are you angry at me?
Yeah. Turns out your nose doesn't like self-indulgent literal shit huffing. Quelle fucking surprise. Come on, no more. The ledger is going back down, away from your nose now.
That's fair, that's fair. That sounds so horrifically horrible. Pick up the ticket stubs. The card. Total permeables, thank you. I am...
You're flushed with adrenaline.
Thank you, yes. I am literally just trying to waste time here. Do not mind me, everyone.
The note, judging by... Yes, a title, one might say.
Sure.
Yes, all...
Wait, am I not wasting time anymore?
No, it's going to take an effort.
Okay, I think I'm done wasting time. Great. How much do I have left? I literally am 5 minutes away. Jesus. Are you kidding me? God. Yeah, this is so riveting right now. I'm just literally trying to waste time so I can do that not that check. Oh my god. How about this?
The face,
Read the editor's note. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
please.
Yes.
Flip back. This second-
1 minute.
Whoa. It seems, according to
There we go.
extreme
Okay,
criteria
we're done.
based
Thank you.
support,
Thank you.
don't forget,
Thank you.
right.
Thank you.
It's
Thank
quite
you.
according
Get me out of
to
here.
the
Oh my god.
SRB's ministry.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
you flip
Get me out of here. I just wanted to do that one piece and I finally got it. God dang it.
the precarious world.
Yes.
How not to lose. It is impossible not to. The world is balanced on the edge of a knife. It's a game of frayed nerves. You're pushed on by numbers and punitive measures, pain, rejection, and unpaid bills. You can either play or you can crawl under a boat and waste away, turn into salt or a flock of seagulls. Your enemies would love that. Or you can fight. The only way to load the dice is to keep on fighting.
I was so not paying attention. Let me do that again. How not to lose? It's impossible not to. The world is balanced on the edge of a knife. It's a game of frayed nerves. You're pushed on by numbers and punitive measures. Pain, rejection, unpaid bills. You can either play the game, or crawl under a boat and waste away, turn into salt or a flock of seagulls. Your enemies would love that. Or, you could fight. The only way to load the dice is to keep fighting. Critical successes and failure thresholds lowered by 1. That's clearly dice. Does that... Wait, what does that mean? Does that mean I can roll an 11 and still be... good? I actually don't know. Well, I have this to test, so let me see. Is that what it means? That I can roll an 11 and be fine?
Old door, worn by elements, guards the depot.
I don't know. Interfacing. Let me check something real quick. My clothing. Anything that gives me interface... Oh, yeah. I thought I had another pair of gloves. Apparently I don't. So... Oh, that one. Sorry, the fair weather. Wait, I thought I had the fair weather gloves. Apparently I didn't. Wait, where's my gloves? Hello? Fair weather. Okay. Thank you. So I had the fair weather gloves. What about those boots? That's just authority and composure. What am I looking for again? Interfacing. Jesus, I totally lost my track of thought real quick there. But yes, since I am just going to end the video very soon, I might as well take this time to say thank you for watching. I know this episode was totally not, that stupid glitch really just... it was not great for me, really. I mean, I'm gonna rest soon once I get these dice, and then we're gonna continue on with the game. I did not want to do this. Honestly, I did not want to, but when you get lemons, you make lemonade. That's honestly the name of the game. That honestly really is. I have nothing else better to say. Unfortunately, I don't have anything for that. Are you serious? Interfacing is yellow. That's motorics. Can I take... Excuse me. Can I take something that will help with my motorics? I mean, well, I could, but I don't know how much that will help me.
An old door worn by
It is
elephants
not gonna...
guards the
6.
depot. The wind
It is
has
not
begun
gonna
to
help me.
send you.
It's not gonna help me. Okay, so that's never gonna open, quite clearly. I don't know how I can get it open, but that's neither here nor there. So, for real now, I will see you all on the next episode. Well, actually, no, before I do that, let me actually go to the bench and rest and sit. I mean, this is going to be an hour-long episode. That's perfectly fine by me at this point of the game. Just hearing me ramble on and on, honest. I'm so bad at wasting time. I really am. Because that's not what I want to do. But I do want the dice. That's 1. And 2 is also... It's just, it's just horrific. That's all it is. So, let's go sit at this bench. See what it does.
The worn
Yes.
as you gaze upon the wooden planks, the sea breeze blowing through your hair, you wish you could sit and alleviate the pain in your body. But realize now you do not have time to wait. The clock is ticking towards the final hour.
Are you serious?
As you gaze upon, but realize...
Oh, for the love of... I can't pass time. Fine. Okay. Cool. I'll see you all on the next episode. And in between time, I will try and see if I can find places to waste more time efficiently. Ugh, God, because I do want those dice. Later, everyone.